Latins, Romans, and Penelopeans, lend me your ears. That is, those of you that are more hard of hearing than some, bring yourselves forward because you really want to hear this. I tell you the best place to sit, the best seat in the house, is right down on the front row here. Please, don't be embarrassed. Come forward. The wind is blowing slightly, and these young voices will disappear a little bit. So bring yourselves forward, my friends, so that you can hear all of Shakespeare by the shore. Woo! Hey.
Young Company Productions acknowledges that we're in Mi'kma'ki, the ancestral lands and unceded territory of the Mi'kmaq. We pay respect to the elders, past and present.
If we shadows might offend ye, think but this, and all be mended, that you shall but slumber here, whilst these visions do appear, and this weak and idle theme no more yielding, but a dream. Gentles, do not reprehend. If you pardon, we will mend, and as I am an honest puck, if we have unearned luck, now to escape the serpent's tongue, we will make amends ere long, else the puck a liar call. And so, good morn unto you all. Give me your hands, if we be friends, and Robin shall make amends.
When shall we three meet again? In thunder, lightning, or in rain?
When the hurly-burly's done, when the battle's lost and won.
That will be the air, the set of sun. Where is the place?
Upon the heath,
There to meet with Macbeth. I come, Grey Malkin,
paddock calls.
a nun. Fair is foul and foul is fair. Hover through the fog and filthy air.
On this midsummer's night does arise a lover's quarrel between regal fairies, King Oberon and Titania, his queen, both stricken with a monstrous jealous green. Would there be a cheeky spell that runs amok? I predict a ruckus, or my name not Puck.
All through this wood is my desire to go. Peas blossom, cobweb, moth, and mustard seed.
Ready?
And I.
And I. And I. Where shall we go?
Ill met by moonlight, proud Titania.
What, jealous Oberon? Fairies, skip hence. I have forsworn his bed and company.
Tarry, rash wanton. Am not I thy lord?
And I must be thy lady. But I know when thou hast stolen away from fairyland, and in the shape of corn sat all day, playing on pipes of corn and versing love to amorous Philida. Why art thou here, come from the farthest step of India? But that, forsooth, your bouncing Amazon, your buskined mistress and your warrior love, to Theseus must be wedded, but you come to get their bed-joined prosperity.
How canst thou thus for shame, Titania, glance at my credit with Hippolyta, knowing I know thy love to Theseus? Didst thou not lead him through the glimmering night from Perigenia whom he ravished, and make him fair with Aegle, break his faith with Ariadne and Antiopa?
These are the forgeries of jealousy, and never, since the middle summer spring, that we in hill, dale, forest, or mead, by page fountain, by rushy brook, or in the beach margin to the sea, to dance our ringlets to the whistling wind. But with thy brawls thou hast disturbed our sport. Therefore the winds, piping to us in vain, as in revenge, have sucked up from the sea contagious fogs, which falling in the land, have every pelting river made so proud, that they have overborne their continents.
Do you amend it then? It lies in you. Why should Titania cross or Oberon? How long within this wood intend you stay?
Perchance, till after Theseus' wedding day. If you will patiently dance in our round and see our moonlight revels, go with us. If not, shun me, and I will spare your haunts.
Give me your hand, and I will go with thee.
Not for thy fairy kingdom! Fairies, away! We shall chide downright if I longer stay.
Well, go thy way. Thou shalt not from this grove till I torment thee for this injury. My gentle pup, come hither. Thou rememberest, since once I sat upon a promontory, and heard a mermaid on a dolphin's back, uttering such dulcet and harmonious breath, that the rude sea grew civil at her song, and certain stars shot madly from their spheres to hear the sea maid's music.
I remember.
Fetch me that flower, that herb I shewed thee once. The juice of it on sleeping eyelids lay will make or man or woman madly dote upon the next live creature that it sees. Fetch me this herb, and be thou here again, ere the Leviathan can swim a league.
I shall put a girdle round about the earth in 40 minutes.
Having once this juice, I'll watch Titania when she is asleep, and drop the liquor of it in her eyes. The next thing then she waking looks upon, be it on lion, bear, wolf, or bull, meddling monkey or busy ape, she shall pursue it with the soul of love, and I will take this charm from off her sight as I can take it with another herb. I'll make her render up her page to me. Hast thou the flower there, welcome wanderer?
Aye, there it is.
Come, now roundel and a fairy song. Then, for the third part of the minute, hence. Some to kill cankers in the musk rose buds, some war with weary mice with their leathern wings to make my small elves' coats, and some keep back the clamorous owl that nightly hoots and wonders at our quaint spirits. Sing me now asleep, and to your offices and let me rest.
Never charm nor spell nor charm, come our lovely lady night. So good night with lullaby. Weaving spiders come not here. Hence, you lovely feathers, hence. Beetles black approach not near. Worms nor snails do no offense. La 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 bye. La 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 bye. Hints away, now all is well. One aloof, then sentinel.
What thou seest when thou dost wake, do it for thy true love take. Love and languish for his sake, be it on ounce or cat or bear, hart or boar with bristled hair. In thy eye that shall appear when thou wakest, it is thy dear. Wake when some vile thing is near. But who comes here? I am invisible, and I shall overhear their conference.
Let us, for a moment, from enchantment depart, and to a newfound place shall we embark, like Champlain, who did put a habitation when he arrived in hereto unknown basin. So does Miranda, after tempest, ponder the endless bounty of such a wonder.
Oh, wonder, how many goodly creatures are there here? How beauteous mankind is. Oh, brave new world that has such people in't. Here is everything advantageous to life. How lush and lusty the grass looks, how green. Had I plantation of this land, my lord, and were the king on't, what would I do? In the commonwealth, I would, by contraries, execute all things, no occupation, all men idle, all, and women too, no sovereignty. All things in common nature should produce without sweat or endeavor. Treason, felony, sword, pike, knife, gun, or need of any engine, would I not have, but nature should bring forth, of its own kind, all poison, all abundance, to feed my innocent people. Be not afeared, the land is full of noises, sounds, and sweet airs that give delight and hurt not. Sometimes 1,000 twangling instruments will hum about mine ears, and sometimes voices that if I then waked after long sleep, will make me sleep again. And then in dreaming, the clouds methought would open and show riches ready to drop upon me that, when I waked, I cried to dream again. Earth's increase, boys in plenty, barns and garners, never empty, vines and clustering, bunches growing, plants with goodly, birds and bowing. Spring come to you at the farthest, in the very end of harvest.
Back to the wood by fair Titania's bed, a group of actors, talent notwithstanding, and fellow quints are led. There be snug and flute and snout and starveling, pray be stay and observe their debate, till the fairy queen from her slumber doth wake.
Are we all met?
Pat, Pat, and here's a marvelous, convenient place for our rehearsal. This green plot shall be our stage. This hawthorn brake, our tiring house. And we will do it in action as we will do it before the Duke.
There are things in this comedy of Pyramus and Thisbe that will never please. First, Pyramus must draw a sword to kill himself, which the ladies cannot abide. How answer you that?
I believe we must leave the killing out when all is done.
Not a whit. I have a device to make all well. Write me a prologue, and let the prologue seem to say that we will do no harm with our swords, and that Pyramus is not killed indeed. And for the more better assurance, tell them that I, Pyramus, and not Pyramus, but Bottom the Weaver. This will put them out of fear.
Will not the ladies be afeard of the lion? I fear it, I promise you.
Masters, you ought to consider amongst yourselves to bring in God shield us! A lion among ladies is the most dreadful thing indeed, for there is not a more fearful wildfowl than your lion living. We ought to look to it.
Therefore another prologue must tell that he is not a lion.
Well, it shall be so, but there is two hard things, that is, to bring the moonlight into a chamber. For, you know, Pyramus and Thisbe meet by moonlight.
Doth the moon shine the night we play our play?
A calendar. Look in the almanac. Find out moonshine. Find out moonshine.
Yes, don't try that night.
Why, then may you leave a casement of the great chamber window where we play open, and the moon may shine in at the casement.
Aye, or else one must come in with a bush of thorns and a lanthorn, and say he comes to disfigure, or to present, the person of moonshine. Then there is another thing. We must have a wall in the great chamber, for Pyramus and Thisbe, says the story, did talk through the chink of a wall.
But we can never bring in a wall. What say you, Bottom?
Some man or other must present wall, and let him have some plaster, some loam, or some rough cast about him to signify wall, and let him hold his fingers thus, and through that cranny shall Pyramus and Thisbe whisper.
If that may be, then all is well. Come, sit down, every mother's son, and rehearse your parts. Pyramus, you begin. You have spoken your speech, enter into that break, and so everyone according to his cue.
What hempen homespuns have we swaggering here, so near the cradle of the fairy queen? What, a play toward? I'll be an auditor, an actor too, perhaps, if I see cause.
Speak, Pyramus. Thisbe, stand forth.
Thisbe! The flowers of Odious, savor sweet.
Odors.
odors. So hath thy breath, my dearest. This be dear, but hark, a voice. Stay thou but here a while, and by I will to thee appear.
A stranger pyramid than e'er played here.
Oh, must it be now?
Aye, Mary, must you. For you must understand he goes but to see a noisy herd and is to come again.
Most radiant pyramids, most ill white of hue, like the colors of the red rose on triumphant briar. Most bristly juvenile and eke most lovely Jews. As truest horse that ye would never tire. I'll meet thee, Pyramus, at Nini's tomb.
Ninus, tomb man! Why, you must not say that yet. That you answer to Pyramus. You speak all your part at once, cues and all. Pyramus, enter. The cue is past. It is never tire.
As true as horse that ye would never tire.
If I were fair as Thisbe, I were only thine.
Oh, monstrous! Oh, strange! We are hunted! Pray, masters! Fly, masters! Help!
Why did they run away? This is a knavery of them to make me afeared.
Oh, bottom, what? Art change. What do I see on thee?
What do you see?
Yeah.
You see an ass and
What angel waits me for my flowery death?
Two households, both alike in dignity, in fair Verona where we lay our scene. A pair of star-crossed lovers text their troth. Juliet, or technology-abled both, whose misadventured, piteous overthrows on phone and laptop do compose. Fearful passage of their love on social media shall we here witness. You'll get the idea.
What soft, what light through yonder window breaks? It is the east and Juliet is the sun. She types, yet she says nothing. What of that? Her eye discourses. I will answer it. I am too bold. 'Tis not to me she speaks. See how she leans her cheek upon her hand. Oh, that I were a glove upon that hand, that I might touch that cheek.
I me.
She texts. Oh, text again, bright angel. Thou art glorious to this night being over my head, as is a winged messenger of heaven, unto the white upturned wondering eyes of mortals that fall back to gaze on him, as he bestrides the lazy puffing clouds and sails upon the bosom of the air.
Oh, Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou, Romeo? Deny thy father and refuse thy name. Or, if thou wilt not, be but sworn my love, and I'll no longer be a Capulet.
Shall I hear more, or shall I reply all at this?
It is but thy name that is my enemy. Thou art thyself, good on a Montague. What's Montague? It is nor hand, nor foot, nor arm, nor face, nor any other part belonging to a man. Oh, be some other name. What's in name? But which we call a rose by any other name would smell as sweet. So Romeo would, were he not Romeo called, retain that dear perfection which he owes without that title. Romeo, doff thy name, and for that name, which is no part of thee, take all myself.
I take thee at thy word. Call me but love, and I'll be new baptized. Henceforth, I never will be Romeo.
What man art thou that thus be screened in night, so stumblest on my counsel?
By a name, I know not how to tell thee who I am. My name, dear saint, is hateful to myself, because it is an enemy to thee. Had I it typed, I would delete the word.
Mine eyes have not yet read 100 words of thy thumb's texting, yet I know the phrase. Art thou not Romeo and Montague?
Neither, fair saint, if either thee dislike.
How camest thou hither? Tell me, and wherefore? The orchard firewalls are high and hard to climb, and the place, death, considering who thou art, if any of my kinsmen find me here.
With love's light wings did I overperch these fire walls, for stony limits cannot hold love out. and what love can do that dares love attempt. Therefore, thy kinsmen are no stop to me, and, but thou love me, let them find me here. My life were better ended by their hate, than death prorogued wanting of thy love.
By whose direction foundest thou this place?
By Google Maps that first did prompt me to inquire. You let me counsel, and I lent it Google eyes. I am no pilot, yet wert thou as far as that vast shore washed with the furthest sea, I should adventure for such merchandise.
Thou know'st the mask of night upon my face, else would a maiden blush bepaint my cheek for that which thou hast heard me speak tonight. Fain would I dwell on from, fain, deny what I have spoke, but farewell compliment. Dost thou love me? I know thou wilt say aye, and I will take thy word, yet if thou swearest thou might prove false.
Lady, by yonder blessed moon I vow that tips with silver all these fruit tree tops.
Oh, swear not by the moon, the inconstant moon, the monthly changes in her circular orb, lest that thy love prove likewise variable.
What shall I swear by?
Do not swear at all, or, if thou wilt, swear by thy gracious self, which is the god of my idolatry, and I'll believe thee. I hear some noise within. Dear love, adieu. Julia! Anon, good nurse. Sweet love, you be true. Stay but a little, and I will text again.
Oh, blessed night. I am afeard. Being a knight, all this is but a dream, too flattering sweet to be substantial.
3 words, dear Romeo, and good night indeed. If that thy bent of love be honorable, thy purpose, marriage, send email tomorrow, by what thou all procure to come to me, where and what time thou wilt perform the rite, and all my fortunes at thy foot I'll lay, and follow thee, my lord, throughout this world. Madam, I come anon, but if thou mean'st not well, I do beseech thee. Madam, by and by I come. Decease thy suit, leave me to my grief. Tomorrow I will send.
So thrive my soul.
1,000 times good night. Good night, good night. Parting with such sweet sorrow that I shall say good night till thee tomorrow.
Now, let us travel from fair Verona to Scotland, into a wicked wood with haste, where 3 witches do mix a beaned aroma, a broth in which all Canadians must have had taste. As caffeine addicts gather to and fro, 2 MacHortons shall hither and thither go.
Round about the cauldron go, in the poisoned entrails throw, toad that under cold stone, days and nights has 31, sweltered venom sleeping got, boil though first in the charmed pot. Double toil and trial, fire, burn, cauldron bubble.
Fillet of a finished snake. In the cauldron boil and bake. Eye of newt and toe of frog. Wool of bat and tongue of dog. Adder's fork and blind worm sting. Lizard's leg and howlet's wing. Or charm a powerful trouble. Like a hell broth boil and bubble.
Double toil, fire burn and cauldron bubble. Scale of dragon, tooth of wolf, witch's mummy, maul and gulf, of the raven, salty shark, root of hemlock, digged I the dark. Add thereto a tiger's chaldron, for the ingredients of our cauldron. Double toil and trouble, fire burn and cauldron bubble.
Cool it with baboon's blood. Then the charm is firm and good.
Now that witches 3 are sated, To France we gather, to witness fates well fated, where French and English are battling, yet again. In good King Henry VI's betroubled reign, the Dauphin is strained for soldiers of worth. It appears there are none upon God's green earth. But yea, Port Royal's comp bring worthy aid. 'Tis Joan of Arc, an unseemly young maid. Let us now be privy to a burly test. Pray tell, does any man o'ercome Joan's best?
Where's Prince Dauphin? I have news for him.
Comte de Port Royal, thrice welcome to us.
Methinks you look so sad, your cheer appalled. Hath the late overthrow wrought this offense? Be not dismayed, for succor is at hand. A holy maid hither with me I bring, which by a vision sent to her from heaven, ordained is to raise this tedious siege, and drive the English forth the bounds of France. The spirit of deep prophecy she hath, exceeding the 9 sibyls of old Rome. What's past and what's to come she can descry. Speak, shall I call her in? For my words are certain and unfallible.
Go, call her in. But first, to try her skill, Rainier, stand thou as Dauphin in my place. Question her proudly, let thy looks be stern. By this means shall we sound what skill she hath.
Fair maid, is't thou do these wondrous feats?
Rainier, is it thou that thinkest to beguile me? Where is the Dauphin? Come from behind. I know thee well, though never seen before. Be not amazed, there is nothing hid from me. In private, I will talk with thee apart. Stand back, you lords, give us leave a while.
She takes wonder bravely at first dash.
Dauphin, I am by birth a shepherd's daughter, my wit untrained in any kind of art. Heaven and Our Lady gracious hath it pleased to shine on my contemptible estate. Lo, whilst I waited on my tender lambs, and 2 sons parching heat displayed on my cheeks, God's mother deigned to appear to me in a vision of full majesty, willed me to leave my base vocation and free my country from calamity. With her aid she promised and assured success. In complete glory she revealed herself, and whereas I was black and swore before, with those clear rays which she infused on me, and the beauty I am blessed with which you see. Ask me what question thou canst possible, and I will answer unpremeditated. My courage try in combat if thou darest, and thou shalt find that I exceed my sex. Resolve on this, thou shalt be fortunate, if thou receive me for thy warlike mate.
Thou hast astonished me with thy high terms, but only this proof I'll of thy valor make. In single combat thou shalt buckle with me, and if thou vanquishest, thy words are true. Otherwise, I renounce all confidence.
I am prepared. Here is my keen-edged sword, decked with 5 flowered lucies on each side, the which, at Touraine, in St. Catherine's churchyard, out of a great deal of iron, I choose forth.
Then come, O God's name, I fear no woman.
And while I live, I ne'er fly from a man.
Stay thy hand. Thou art an Amazon and fightest with the sword of Deborah.
Christ's mother helps me, else I were too weak.
Whoe'er helps thee, 'tis thou that must help me. Impatiently I burn with thy desire. My heart and hands thou hast at once subdued. Excellent Pucelle, if thy name be so, let me thy servant and not sovereign be. 'Tis the French Dauphin sueth to thee thus.
I must not yield to any rights of love, for my profession is sacred from above. When I have chased all thy foes from hence, I will think upon recompense.
If it be true that a good wine needs no bush, 'tis true that a good play needs no epilogue. Here hath been warriors, lovers, kings, and fae, and a roguish attempt of a play within a play. We spoke the speeches, trippingly of tongue, our motley company of actors young. In this wondrous entertainment by the shore, and Puck now asks, is there nothing more? And yet we fairies, spirits, and witches three have one more thing to present to thee. We give you a song about Shakespeare, William.
My name is Shakespeare William. I owned a feather quill. I am the writer most familiar to you. My way with words amazes me. Came up with so many phrases me that still the number dazes me too. Oh, you've got to be cruel to be kind. If truth were known, love is blind. Yet each of these quotes you will find it's what I do. Seen better days.
That's what a his.
Salad days.
He is the biz.
All the world's a stage. They call me Billy Whiz. May seem kind of scary. I'm a walking dictionary. Sturdy with the wordy Shakespeare. Quality of mercy is not strained. Such stuff as dreams are made. Off with his head, my phrase, as you'll note. This is the long and short of it. Brevity is the soul of wit. As good luck would have it, you can quote. Oh, you suffered green-eyed jealousy. Please do not stand on ceremony. I wrote the Queen's English I wrote. It's Greek to me.
That's a Shakespeare line.
Meal and drink to me.
He was the first to combine.
Infinite variety. Yeah, that was one of mine. Don't call me flaky, I'm William Shaky. Not lazy with the phrasey Shakespeare. I was the greatest, I was ace. To find a better writer, that's a wild goose chase. I was truly brilliant, which is why I sing. You can't have too much of a good thing. If music be the food of love, play on. Et tu, Brute,
Did you ever know?
forever and a day.
From a Shakespeare show.
Good riddance, fair play, pure as the driven snow. High time, lie low, wherefore art thou Romeo, the nation's favorite bard, Shakespeare? Doobie doobie doobie, to be or not to be, shooby doobie doobie, Shakespeare.
At 2 o'clock, not 2:30, at 2 o'clock. Thank you.